And I'm here. We're going to the Westfield Montgomery Mall in Bethesda, Maryland. But guess where we're going? We're going to Westfield Montgomery Mall in Bethesda, Maryland. Oh no, we forgot to get the phone straight. There's only a simple option to get the mistake. There's no why you were trying to get me as a signal warning. I don't know why I have a good reason the time is not a good time. You don't get everything done. They don't know about the cuffs who doesn't like the zip ties. They zip tie the wrist of it as a handcuff. I don't know what to do with what we did about the handcuffs. We don't know what we did about the zip tie with the wrist. And nobody can zip tie, only on the movie, zip ties or handcuffs. Because zip tieing is the wrist. And handcuff is the cuffs. There's no way we lock people up in jail. There's no way to lock people up in jail in the South. There's only a simple option that is a single warning. There's no way that it's a single option. Maybe there's another time who doesn't like people, by the way. Oh, it's JCPenney on my phone. By the way, it is nothing wrong who got people by the time who doesn't get clapstick. Everybody is nice to me better than people why they're trying to be nice better than me. Because letting my dad not listen when I'm talking again one more time, I get a single angry face and have you hit by him. And have him hit by me. Because I got a single option about a mistaken boy. It's consequences to do more best with what I love. So I'm not really in the best ones who got rid of it to get everything done. Now good that we need help. But now hiring that we need help. Not gonna drive when I don't have a driver's license because I'm only the rider. Because I only do passenger's license when I'm just a rider. So far we've been here like 7 minutes and 19 seconds. I bet this is going to be over a minute affair just to wait for my dad to be ready for the mall. I bet this is going to be over a 9-minute affair just to... I bet this is going to be over a 9-minute affair just to wait for my dad that we're going to the mall. I've got more time that it is clapstick better than your own. Maybe it is nothing to do your own better than the consequences, to get all of the alerts better than your own not a good reason, who doesn't get people by the way, and that as it is. Oh, there's my dad right there. We can go to the mall. Have one better. Hello there.
Sorry, it took so long.
Why?
I made a sandwich.
You made a sandwich? Yeah. Did you put Westfield Montgomery on the map?
Yeah. Thank you for starting the car up. Getting the air conditioner going.
Yeah. Because air conditioner is the AC.
Yeah. It's cranking good.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice long good.
Mm-hmm.
I did it better at this point. Nobody got killed by a gun or a knife. That's on the movie.
You got two choices for lunch. You can eat at the mall, or you can eat at Five Guys.
But only in the mall, just in case.
You want to eat in the mall?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, if you honk the horn, you should tell me what the problem is.
I was saying hi to the lifeguard.
Okay. But if you honk the horn one more time and too many times, you're gonna tell me what the problem is.
Okay. You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm good. Your time
Do you
is...
know what kind of food they have in the mall?
Well, I don't know because I haven't checked.
Because you can't have lunch in the mall and Auntie Anne's.
We'll see. I don't know what you said.
Like the sunglasses?
I like it very much.
Let me see. They look good.
I don't know what you said about the food. I don't know what to do. You said it already, and you started to do that anyway.
Yeah. You want me to repeat it?
No, you can't say that. Everybody's nice to you. I'm better than you. I need more time to get it good, and you have to be good to me so we can go all the way. So can we just keep riding while you drive?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to be mean in the mall.
But I was trying to explain to you, you can't have everything. You can either eat in the mall, or you can have Auntie Anne's in the mall.
But I only eat lunch before, when I'm finished with lunch, before Auntie Anne's. Alright?
So in other words,
Again?
you want both.
Just both of it, please.
Man.
I said, in the meantime, just both of it.
Okay.
When we go to the mall, like when we go on the metro, don't go to Easy Pass. You just be on the regular road. Because going on the Easy Pass is go to Salisbury.
Okay.
Don't go to Easy Pass when we go to the mall or the metro. Only when we go to Salisbury, you can take Easy Pass.
Sounds good. Look, 66 East is on the right now.
Yes. But back there is west on the right.
It used to be over here.
But back there is Front Royal.
Yeah.
But back there is West 66.
This is so much better.
Yeah. I needed more time. I need more time better than this. Driving will make you good.
I knew you wanted both.
But is
Are you
it
gonna want 2 drinks too?
Yeah.
1 drink from the restaurant and 1 drink from Auntie Anne's?
Yes. Look what you see about the siren. Did you know what it about the shh, shh, shh thing? I get it, everything good.
Yeah.
Because shh, shh, shh is quiet. Better than us is to sleep better. That it's nighttime, we know. Look, you see what we did with the dogs? We walked. Dad, did you see that we walked with the dogs? We walked. Did you say that? Are you listening?
Listening?
One at a time. One at a time, not listening to me. When I was talking one more time, I get a single angry face again and have you hit by me.
I understand.
There's only a lot of drivings that you can slow down.
I don't know why this guy is going so slow.
You have to, the car is trying to go fast.
He's only going like 50 miles an hour.
Well, it was. You scrapled me. What's so funny?
Scrapled is not a word.
You scrattled me.
No.
Why is it right? Why isn't it right? Oh,
You scraped me.
hey, I see a train right there. That's where we went.
Oh, look at all this new road.
Hey, I was saying that. It was better. Look, Metro.
Okay.
That's on the orange line. That's where Bon Y takes it to go to Bethesda, Maryland. You think so?
No, she don't ride a train.
Why? Why doesn't Bon Y ride on the Metro?
She's riding a Toyota.
But remember, when we ride on the Metro, we're going to see if there's a Kawasaki on the 7000 series on the green and yellow lines next time.
They're still in quarantine.
But next time, we'll see if there's a 7000 series on the green and yellow lines. But we'll see.
You think they're going to come out of quarantine by then?
Yeah, remember? But next time when we ride on the Metro, we'll see if there's a 7000 series on the green and yellow lines.
I don't think they're going to be out of quarantine by then.
Well,
Maybe.
But we'll see if there's one on the green and yellow line.
Actually, there used to be. When they first started out, they were on the green line first. I remember that. But then, pretty soon, they were like on every line. But then, there was some kind of problem.
But why is it a problem on the
They put
7000?
that cookie on quarantine.
But why is it a problem with 7000 series in quarantine?
Something about the wheels were not the right distance apart for the tracks.
But how do you know if it's on tracks?
Well, it has to be on the tracks because it doesn't have a steering wheel. It just follows the tracks.
But why isn't it a steering wheel, gas pedal, steering wheel, brake, emergency brake, gear shift, handbrake, driver on the left, seatbelt, walking to the window on the right, and driver keeps it on the left.
No. All the controls are on the console. There's no steering wheel. There's no handbrake. He sits on the right, and he walks over to the left.
And look what's it making there.
The wheels just follow the tracks.
And look what's it making there.
Bridge?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice when it's done.
Construction. Do you think the road will be smooth?
I hope so. But every winter it gets a little bumpy. Because it freezes and thaws. Freezes and thaws.
Yes, it does look like it.
Freezes and thaws.
Are you sure that Grandma drives a train on the orange line? Nope. Oops. She's driving on the blue line. Oh, hey, orange line. Vienna and Boston.
Wow, you can see it right from the road. That's different.
But here.
There's the Easy Pass road.
But we're not going there. That's for going to Salisbury, but going to the regular road is Mall and the Metro.
Okay. That saves me money, actually.
It seems familiar all the time.
Well, the regular road is always going to seem more familiar than the express lanes because we ride the regular road more often than the express lanes.
So, do you think my grandmother drives a train on the orange line? Oops, nope. She's driving a train on the 7000 series on the blue line.
No.
Why?
She didn't have a license to drive a train, and she's retired. She only drives a Ford Fusion, and you know that. Oh, no.
Hey, left! Make a left! There's the problem.
Why would I, what is the problem? You can't just stop on the highway.
You have to make it. Remember, if there's a problem, you should tell people what the problem is.
Maybe they lost power.
It lost power. I don't get what you want about this one. But why is going to terminals in the airport?
No, that's not going to terminals in the airport.
Hey, there's a problem.
Yeah. They got their hazard lights on, just like the Volkswagen back there. I think those Volkswagens have a lot of problems. They were cheating on the emissions.
But
and if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to cut corners on?
because when it has a problem, they were willing to get out.
They were willing to cut corners
Yeah.
just to pass the emissions test.
Did you see that your time is better? So the problem of the car were willing to stop there.
Well, if the car has a problem, it needs to pull over onto the shoulder and put its hazard lights on. That's what those two cars did.
It's alright, Dad. I promise you that you try your own. Remember, Virginia Square, George Mason University, Clarendon, and Courthouse, there's no orange line. There's only a silver line.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's not true. Because Courthouse goes, there's an orange line and a silver line. There's no blue line. Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah? What's that?
You were correct about going on 270. Because look.
Ow! What in the world?
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to do that.
Are you okay?
Yes.
I was trying to point to 270. Remember how you said, are we going to need to take 270?
Yeah.
Did I hurt you?
You hurt me.
That's what happens when I talk with my hands and then you lean over and then my hand hits your sunglasses and bangs into your face.
And I don't know what's going on.
I'm glad you didn't cry.
It was good. Hey, Dulles Airport. It's on the left.
Yeah, that's the road where you don't have to pay toll if you go to the airport. But if you're just using the toll road, you're gonna have to pay toll. If you just go to the airport, you can ride for free.
Remember, there's no orange line. There's no orange line train coming there between Virginia Square and Courthouse because the orange line stays at Ballston. But there's only orange and silver lines: Virginia Square, George Mason University, Clarendon, and Courthouse, and that's better. But is Clarendon Station on the blue line?
Yeah, the blue line only goes to Roslyn, and then it starts going down to Arlington Cemetery.
Pentagon City, and Crystal City is on blue and yellow lines. Do you think it is about with what we like about going on the metro? It is about going on the metro next time. So we were wanting to go there on the metro, but maybe next time we were willing to go on the metro next time. So it is better for that anyway that you don't get to do this.
You remember that park that we used to go to on this exit?
Yeah, it is better than that.
Clemtrongy Park.
Yes, it is better than that. Langley Great Falls.
They had a merry-go-round.
Yeah, but that's going to be the best that they're going to take it. But remember, when you remember what I did about this, 6 stations with the conductor, the train rider, helps the baggage claim with baggage, the baggage, and the airplane ticket with an airline.
No.
But why?
Well, you get the airline ticket from the airline check-in. But baggage claim is something different. Typically, there's no one working at the baggage claim, so they don't do much.
But what about the conductor, the train rider, helps the baggage claim due to the airport?
Well, the conductor of the train really needs to concentrate on driving the train. They can't be dealing with people's baggage or helping the baggage claim service. Now, the riders of the train carry their own baggage from the train onto the train, and then from the train to the airport, and bring them to the airline check-in.
Yeah, you're right, Dad. It was smart. So, let me show you which is what it was about the Metro company. Hold on. There's a car that has a problem again. Hold on. Boston Marymount University Bridge.
No.
Why?
That's the American Legion Bridge. There's no Boston Marymount University Bridge. Boston Marymount University is a train station.
And I'm going to show you the next bridge. Virginia Square George Mason University Bridge.
No. It's not even a bridge. It's just a exit.
Clarendon Bridge.
No. There's no Clarendon Bridge. Clarendon is the station on the orange and silver line.
But what about Virginia Square George Mason University to be the bridge in the middle?
No, it's not a bridge. It's a station. On the train. See, I thought that we would turn onto River Road. But actually, we're going to turn onto 270.
Yeah, but don't turn right into 495. You only turn left to 270.
Sounds good.
I think it's the best for me to do more good. You only make sure that you're not going to do that. Oh, BWI Marshall Airport.
Mm-hmm. Here's exit 27.
But
and also River Road is 190. I thought it was 245.
yeah, but listen.
Look, that van looks just like mine.
Yeah, that looks like the same.
It has this Jesus fish that says, "What would Jesus do?"
Yeah. All right, just a second, all right? I'll say something to you after this. Hold on. Just give me a second. Here. Courthouse Bridge.
No, there's no courthouse bridge. Courthouse is a station on the orange and the silver.
Roslyn Bridge.
Roslyn station with the orange, silver, and blue lines.
Yeah, but remember, conductor the train rudder helps the baggage get into the airport.
No.
Why?
Conductors just concentrate on driving the train.
When it gets to Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, conductor the train rudder gets out of the driver from the engineering, and then the conductor the train rudder helps the passengers go to the airport.
No.
Why?
Passengers are responsible for their baggage to get from the train to the airport.
Anyways, what's it look like?
Well, there was another car on the side of the road, and there's a tow truck there.
Is it a problem?
Yeah, looks like it because there's a tow truck there trying to help.
Back there is the trailers with the car.
It's not a trailer, it's a tow truck.
Right by back there is the tow truck right by the side of the car.
Yep, on the side of the road.
Hey, truck!
Side of the road.
Target!
On the lorry.
A Target truck.
Did it say Target on the lorry?
Yes. Now, when we go to Westfield, Montgomery, I need you to turn left on 270. Don't turn right to 495 because turning right to 495, there's no Westfield, Montgomery. Only on the left is 270 that there's Westfield, Montgomery.
Sounds good.
Now you're ready to, now you'll be able to turn left.
Democracy Boulevard must be the first exit.
Look, 495, that's where Bonwai goes to Bethesda, Maryland. But what about 270?
She doesn't use 270 because that would take her out of her way.
It takes out of her way to make sure that I'm not going to get everything done for getting ready right by with her. Remember, once if there's a mall, you should turn right into Democracy Boulevard. 2 minutes away. All right, we're turning right, but right there will be Westfield, Montgomery. West and east, Georgetown. Now you're gonna turn left out to Westfield, Montgomery. All right? I like elevators and escalators. Oh, stop. Hey, look what on the left says.
495 south to Virginia. We must be in Maryland.
But what about it in Virginia?
Well, 495 is in Virginia too.
Oh, you mean in Virginia?
Yeah, the Beltway goes around DC and it ends up in Virginia and in Maryland. I don't think it hits DC though.
Hey, look.
Maybe on the remember when we're going over the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and it says "Welcome to Washington DC"?
Yeah. Hey, look what you saw.
What is it?
Embassy Suites.
Oh,
that was the
nice.
hotel.
Yeah, they have a nice atrium in the middle.
Yes.
And
Now
maybe-
you can turn
and
left.
sometimes they have glass elevators.
Yes, we do have a glass elevator at Embassy Suites.
Does that make you happy?
It made me happy. Now you may turn left. So, Westfield, Montgomery.
Actually, I'm turning right.
Hey. Westfield, Montgomery will be almost there. There's Nordstrom. And we're here at Westfield. Slow down. And we're here at Westfield Montgomery. There's Macy's over there.
What is it formerly?
Macy's.
Formerly ArcLight.
ArcLight.
Now, was there a certain place that you wanted to start?
Yeah. We start like Nordstrom. There's Nordstrom. Yes.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hey, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Don't worry, I got it.
But I'll go there to Macy's after when we go to Nordstrom. But I'll go right by to Macy's.
Is your phone charged up?
I think it's charged up. Remember, we'll go to Macy's after when we go to Nordstrom. All right, here we are at Westfield Montgomery Mall. I'll stop.